Dear all, welcome back. In this session, we are going to explain you a common mistakes in thesis by architecture students. In our previous video, we have showed you different types of topics in architecture thesis. If you have not checked yet, check the link given in the comment section. There were three major repeated mistakes done by the architecture students. The one is taking more time before finalizing the choice of interest in thesis. And number two, having difficulty in developing the selected topic. And number three, restarting the work over and over again after it was chosen. These are the most common mistakes the students will be facing. In addition to that, we will see few more examples. A student, his thesis topic is resort. He has chosen a land of 25 acres and he don't know how to design the land with buildings, since that much area is not required for a resort. So what he does was, he placed his resort at one corner of the large site and created a long driveway to reach the resort. He was explaining his concept as organic green architecture, and so he has created a driveway from one end to reach the resort on the other end through a landscaped pathway. And even the resort is also simple rectangular block. Further, he explains it as a minimal architecture. For thesis, you are about to prove your excellence, and this is not a place where you are playing with the largest sites. If you wanted to do a larger site, go for airport design or any other campus design. Don't take a resort to explore. Practically, it is not a bad idea, but for the thesis point of view, you should not. A student wanted to do a weavers community. He wanted to create a very old setup. All activity should be in open space like in olden days. He wanted to bring back the old concept of weaving. When asked for the scalable building in a thesis review, he admitted that he has chosen the topic emotionally since his grandpa was a weaver. There is no new concept he has arrived at. Though designing a weaver's community is a good thesis topic, you have to explore the design from old to new context. You should not copy everything from the old. Instead, you should bring back those spaces and its connections. Don't choose topic emotionally. Vineyard. As a project, everyone knows the importance is towards the landscape. One student in his proposal mentioning almost 80% of the space in a site plan as space reserved for the landscapes. See, while choosing a project itself, you should have an idea about the outcome of the project as well as the scale of the project. You cannot build a 10 floors in vineyard and saying that you can be able to see a beautiful view from 10th floor. You should have some logical limitations towards your proposed design. While selecting these kind of topics, you should do an analysis on the requirement and you should develop a scalable outcome of your proposal. The next one, milk factory. In this kind of projects, rather than designing a space, you will be leaving spaces for the manufacturing units. There are a lot of people, since they don't have topics to choose from, wherein most of his classmates have already done, they will be choosing these kind of topics and get trapped. And the next one, it's about textile factory. Some people even choosing SEZ, Special Economic Zone, as their thesis topic and wanted to design an entire SES, which is not possible as a thesis topic. You should remember scale of the project is an important factor for the thesis. Stadium project. Talking about the stadium project, sports complex projects, you have a fixed guidelines for all the play area measurements, whether it is indoor or outdoor stadium. Your design scope is limited to structural rather than architectural. Unless you have a clear-cut idea about your outcome of the project, don't choose stadium complex as your thesis projects. Finally, knowing your deliverables. There are 5 to 6 stages of deliverables in thesis. Initially, you start up with a synopsis submission. After you have submitted your synopsis, your topic is freeze, then you move on to case study, literature study and data collection submission. After all done, you will move to the next stage of site analysis, concept and thrust area submission. And next we have typical floor plans, elevations and sections. And finally you have 3D view submission along with the thesis reports. Maximum time given to you finally to explain your deliverables may be limited. So don't work for the final viva, work for yourself. It's your work going to showcase in your portfolio. Wherever you go, whether for higher education or joining in any office, they will ask for your thesis topic and portfolio only. Be choosy on your topic. All the best.